Chris over here. Congratulations on a big win. So you started your career here, 2009, fighting for the great Lou Neglia, and you come back to Atlantic City and get another big win. How does it feel?
Man, it feels amazing. I was 4-0 here, started my pro fighting career here, never lost, came back. Last 4 years, I haven't been in a fight where I didn't break my leg. So to be back in here, come out relatively feeling fresh, other than a nice shiner. Fighting is fun, man. It's so stressful before you get in there, and then afterwards you rip that Band-Aid off. You come out, you feel like $1 million, and to get the love like I got from Atlantic City, I'm sure there's tons of Long Island guys here and people from New York, and it just felt such great. I just felt such great love. I'm happy I was able to get the W.
And what was your overall assessment of your opponent? I mean, he was dropping and complaining about the eye pokes, and look at your eye. I think the irony is crazy, but what's your assessment of your opponent and this fight overall?
I'll never question a guy if he's saying he gets poked in the eye, but you can't just drop every time you feel like something's touching your eyeball. He poked me in the eye bad one time, and I stood there, took it. Unless the ref's going to say something, I don't drop. I come from a wrestling background. It's a similar thing. You can't look to the ref for things. They're not going to help you. Sometimes it's going to go against you. You got to be always ready to defend yourself at all times. And he dropped again. I don't know. I was looking for a way out. I don't know. But you can't just turn your back and fall to the ground every time that your eyeball feels poked.
And how quickly do you want to get back in the cage? I mean, I'm hearing rumblings about UFC coming back to Newark in June. Would you want a quick rest period and then get back in there?
I gotta get back with the team. Like I said, my family. This has been 4 years of a lot. So I'm gonna enjoy this win. Watch the video. See where I'm at, see what potentially could be next, and hopefully we got some fun fights maybe on the horizon. And we'll see, man. I'm 39 years old. My leg is just getting back to where it's not painful. Look, I threw leg kicks today. I threw head kicks. I couldn't even throw my leg last time. And also the last time I fought, I couldn't circle to my right. I couldn't load my right leg. Thanks to TrinityGoldNutrition.com, it's been honestly saving me and saving my career.
You look great. Congratulations.
Quick question. Do you care at all about the reversal of a TKO they sent it to the scorecards and gave you a 30-27?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'd rather a TKO, but I get it. I won all 3 rounds, so I'll take it.
Chris, it's been obviously a very long road, as you mentioned, as we all know, agonizing at times, right? I imagine you've thought about the moment where you'd come back and have your hand raised and be able to run around and celebrate and that kind of thing. Did it live up to everything kind of you put through your head?
Man, yeah, you have those moments and then you have doubts, and to actually get that win like that, and the energy of the crowd is what built me up to start running around the octagon like that, or outside the octagon like that, and really soak it all in. The energy was freaking insane in there. So I soaked it all up. I enjoyed every bit of it.
I mean, obviously, you've reached the pinnacle before. You've been the champion. You've defended the belt. You've done that. But where does this kind of the energy that kind of ran through you in that moment seem very different?
Yeah. It kind of reminds me. So it's almost like winning. It was bigger than some of my title defenses. The feeling I got, not as big as the first win when I had it against Anderson Silva. It kind of reminded me of when I won in my hometown, Long Island, in 2017 against Kelvin Gastelum. I was on a 3-fight skid after being undefeated world champion. The world was against me, and then I came into my hometown and to show that I still have it. And I was able to get a finish over a guy like Kelvin Gastelum, and that energy was insane that night on Long Island, Nassau Coliseum. And this unexpectedly was right up there, man. I didn't realize how much pent-up emotion I had in me after everything I've been through.
I mean, are you conscious when you're going through this, or is this just you're acting on pure instinct as you're just running around and doing all the flexing?
That was an out-of-body experience, man. I wish everybody could feel what that just felt like. That was so cool.
6-0 Atlantic City. I think 7-1 against Brazilians and 3-0 against Silvas. I hope you tweet Mr. Hawani.
That's great. Can you tweet that for me and I'll retweet it? I'm not the best with the stats, but that was pretty damn good. I like that.
Yes, sir. Dude, I thought it was Alex Pereira in there with the teep kicks, the roundhouses, or Mr. Wonderboy Thompson. Was that a focus in the camp to unleash the hips and let the kicks fly?
Yes, it was, but I was also cognizant of last fight. I had the idea I was going to be throwing kicks and stuff, and I just couldn't let my body, my brain wouldn't let my body do it. So I'm happy that this time I was able to throw that, and I got that back in my game. You know, I've been in this game for a really long time, and I've picked up so many skills along the way, and it's not very often that you get to actually show it in front of the world. So I'm glad I was able to show some different skills that I have that I picked up, and threw some of it on the table here for some people to see.
And the rope-a-dope, I thought that was Muhammad Ali.
Yo, call me Weidman Ali. What can I tell you, man? I look slick out there. Yeah, that was fun. I don't know. I kind of remind me when I fought Lyoto Machida. If you go back to that 4th round and 5th round, there was times he had me up against the cage, and I was calling him on, and I was kind of rope-a-doping a little bit there too. It felt good, man. It felt good to be able to take some shots, you know, not get knocked out, you know, just eat it and fucking want more. That's how it felt, man. I just actually loved it. And I know my coaches were trying to get me to be smart out there and circle and keep distance. I was really trying to walk him into my right hand, but he wasn't stepping. He wasn't coming forward at me, especially in that 3rd round. It was kind of surprising. I'm like, didn't I win the first 2 rounds? Why is he not coming at me right now? So I wasn't able to lace him up with the right hand like I wanted to. Yeah.
Do you remember, brother? Safe travels home.
Thank you, buddy.